Hey guys, welcome back on our blockchain journey. We have covered a lot of ground so far, from the history of money and why blockchain cryptocurrencies make sense, to the foundational technologies of Bitcoin and Ethereum. Now that you have a good understanding of Bitcoin and Ethereum, the two largest public blockchains, which pioneered the first and second generation of this technology, we can move on and introduce some other interesting projects. As we mentioned earlier, we can broadly classify blockchains into two categories, depending on who owns them and how accessible are they. First, we have public blockchains, which are open source projects. Then we have private permissioned blockchains with restricted access to approved users only. In each of these categories, there are general-purpose blockchains, like Ethereum, and application or industry-specific blockchains. General-purpose technology is designed to provide foundational infrastructure and building blocks to create specific use cases on top of it. For example, developers can build pretty much any decentralized application using the Ethereum platform, like they can do with the Apple or Android platform for mobile apps. That said, it's pretty much a one-size-fits-all toolbox. As a rough analogy, you can use Lego blocks to build a model of pretty much anything, a rocket ship, a car, a house, you name it. But if you want a state-of-the-art car or rocket ship model, you will use a purpose-made design, components, and assembly. Therefore, some projects prefer to build their own blockchains tailored to their specific application or industry. There are multiple pros and cons to either approach. It takes much more time and effort to build a blockchain from the ground up, rather than to build just an application on top of an existing one. You also need to create a large community of miners to support and secure the network, whereas applications running on Ethereum benefit from an already established network of miners. But then again, an existing general-purpose platform may not ideally fit your intended use case, or it may hit capacity constraints that put a bottleneck on your project. The network traffic on Ethereum tends to be much higher than on smaller platforms, for instance. Application-specific blockchains focus on just one sector or market and are not intended for general use like Ethereum. That said, they can still be open-sourced and open access for everyone to join. Let's go on and have a look at a few sector-specific public blockchains. An interesting platform in the social media space is Steam. It has an innovative business model which provides incentives to users to contribute high-quality content and give feedback. These incentives come in Steam's native crypto assets, which are traded on exchanges and have real monetary value. There is a simple rationale for this. Quality content increases traffic to the platform, bringing more users. The more users a social media platform has, the more valuable it is. This is called positive network effect. Therefore, members contributing high-quality content or helping to curate content on the platform get their fair share of the value created. The platform itself is a cross between Reddit and Medium, which are popular for blog posts and social commentary on specific topics. Like Medium, people can write and publish long blog posts, and like Reddit, they can engage in extensive discussions and share content and links from anywhere on the Internet. Posts are upvoted, downvoted, and commented on by other users. DTube takes decentralized social media a step further. It is a video sharing and streaming platform similar to YouTube, built as an application on the Steam blockchain. The principles it operates on are the same as those of Steam. Content contributors are rewarded in Steam's native crypto assets, but the focus is on video rather than blog posts. The main benefits of a decentralized YouTube with embedded monetization mechanism are more fair value distribution among content creators and users, no annoying ads, and censorship resistance. Now let's have a look at a couple of other sectors buzzing with blockchain activity, supply chain management, and the Internet of Things. We already mentioned that blockchain has a strong use case in supply chain management, and we presented a couple of applications for that running on Ethereum, Wabi, and Modem. We can expand this idea to a broader use case, the Internet of Things, or IoT for short. IoT can be defined as a network of smart devices capable of autonomously connecting to the Internet and communicating with each other. You should be quite familiar with such devices already. In fact, one of them is probably in your pocket. your smartphone. Just like we have mass adoption of smartphones today, and remember that phones were not always smart, the IoT vision is to have smart meters, smart grids, smart cars, smart homes, and even smart cities. The next generation of IoT devices includes smart electricity meters, which automatically send measurements of electricity usage by a house to the utility company for billing. This is a part of an idea for smart homes, smart grids, and smart cities, where all sorts of home appliances and infrastructure can communicate with each other via the Internet and perform tasks autonomously. Other examples include wearable devices, heart monitoring implants, chips for tagging and monitoring animals, smart connected cars, and so on. Pretty much any physical object or device you can think of can be designed with some computational intelligence and Internet connectivity. IoT devices can have various sensors and technologies for collecting, measuring, and transmitting data, like the RFID tabs that Wabi uses or the temperature sensors and Bluetooth that are used by Modem. Some other notable projects containing IoT with the secure and immutable record-keeping of blockchains and smart contact automation include VeChain and Walton Chain, which are launching their own dedicated blockchains. All these projects target different industry verticals, like consumer goods, luxury goods, pharma, auto sector, logistics, shipping, and so on. We'll have a close look at some specific case studies later on. They also tailor their solutions in slightly different ways by using different types of sensors, general-purpose blockchains like Ethereum, or their own dedicated blockchains. However, the overall idea and business application are the same. They are trying to deliver effective and efficient supply management solutions through the convergence of IoT, blockchain, and smart contracts technologies. And this is a valid, unique selling proposition. Okay, great. Our landscape of blockchain applications is gradually expanding, and the horizon is nowhere to be seen yet. In our next section, we'll cover the important topic of privacy-focused blockchain technologies. Stay tuned.